going on, guys? Um, I had another vivid dream last night. Um, very different kind of dream, and I knew that I was in Turkey. And what's interesting about Turkey um, is that it's implied in iPad Go 2, meaning the whirling dervishes. Um, the mosque that is portrayed at the end of the cartoon um, does look like the Hagia Sophia. So it's been long speculated that um, Turkey has some sort of connection with iPad Go 2. And what I witnessed in the dream was I was at the top story of a tall building, and I'm looking outside and I see people running around, and the building across from me was what looked like a hospital, and they keep bringing in stretcher after stretcher of people um, injured, screaming. It was really disturbing, actually, to watch. And in the distance, I heard, clashes and gunfire and bombs and a chaotic scene. But I was behaving, in the dream very nonchalantly through all of it, just as like some sort of an observer and nothing more. And amidst all of this, for some reason, I decided to go for a walk. And I go for a walk and I get lost. And I find someone in some kind of booth wearing a uniform. Looked like police, military, I couldn't tell. But it was my dad in that uniform. Didn't seem like he was my dad in the dream. And what's interesting about my dad is that yesterday he had a major surgery. In fact, he had his leg amputated um, because he's had cancer for the last 5 years, and they try to save his leg basically, and were unable to. So just yesterday, he had his leg amputated, and I see him in a dream. So I just thought that was pretty interesting. And he was wearing some kind of funny hat and kind of looked like police. I wasn't sure. But I remember asking him a bunch of questions. I just don't remember what those questions were. And he kept pointing me into the direction of the Hagia Sophia Mosque. He kept pointing his finger in that direction. So I go over there and I look at the mosque, and it just looked absolutely magnificent. For whatever reason, it just looked, in this dream, it gave off this appearance as being something supernatural. And I stare at the mosque, and I just, walk back toward, this building that I was at, perceived hotel. I don't know what it was. And I go back, and, I tell the person I'm with in the dream, which was my wife, by the way, that, we had to leave. We had to get out. Okay. And again, my attitude was very nonchalant and just not concerned at all. Just like we had to leave to go down the street or something. It was very strange considering the situation. But war in Turkey is not a far-fetched idea whatsoever. Um, I mean, Erdogan is on the brink of declaring war on Israel. So how much of that is talk and action, no one knows. So far, it's only talk and no action, pretty much. So what they say, you can't really, got to take it with a grain of salt. A lot of it's just empty threats. But, someone's going to bring us into a greater war. You know, someone's going to do it. I don't know who or what, what parties are involved, but someone's going to do it. What's up, Truth or Lies?